Welcome to day one of 7 days of reducing stress for calm and confidence. My name is Dominic, a British registered therapist and your help behind Anxiety Master. Now, we all experience stress, and sometimes we do anything to switch that feeling off, especially when it gets in the way of us living calm and confident lives. That's why in the next week, we'll focus on strategies for handling daily life stresses and how to develop confidence for success in the situations you face. To begin our series, we'll focus on strengthening your relaxation response. This exercise helps maintain calm under pressure or just to help you reset during the day. So let's start today's practice by finding a comfortable position. You can rest your hands gently and find a point of focus, or perhaps close your eyes. And keep your upper body straight and tall. Relax your shoulders and allow the chest to be soft. And take a breath in through the nose and out. And just carry on breathing like this, nice and calm and relaxed. To be alive, we'll inevitably experience stress from time to time. Those moments or situations in which the demands we face appear to outweigh our skills or resources to cope. At work and home, with colleagues, friends, loved ones, and partners, stress is, in a sense, a part of life. For instance, consider those times you're commuting to work and met with endless traffic, or red lights, roadworks, and of course the habits and behaviours of other people. Whether you're behind the wheel of a car or stuck on the bus or a train that isn't moving, knowing you're going to be late for work and there's nothing you can do about it can really jangle your nerves. But what you might not notice is the impact that stress is having on your body. As you watch that clock ticking, you may be unaware that your breathing has become rapid or irregular. Or perhaps your body temperature, or your heart rate, or your blood pressure rises. If you're driving, you might be gripping the wheel so tightly your knuckles turn white, or your shoulders hunch and tighten. Even though we're just stuck in traffic, our bodies may still react like we're facing an emergency. And that's because our autonomic nervous system, that ancient survival mechanism that's steered by our emotions, can't always distinguish between more moderate stresses and life-threatening events. Yet we often don't notice our physical reactions because we focus on the cause of our stress, not how it impacts us. Whenever you experience stress, it can be located somewhere in your body. And because learning to calm yourself down helps you to tune into what's going on within, once you are aware of how stress affects you in the body, you can make efforts to release that stress and tension. So, to begin, let's try something a little different today. Take a moment to settle in and just reflect on the last time you felt stressed. Maybe it was even this morning, or yesterday, or at some point last week. Maybe it's an ever-presence that always appears to be there. It could be related to work, to family, your health, a fear of taking a risk or making a change, or fear of facing disappointment. Just bring one scenario to mind, recalling the stressful situation and how it really felt to experience it. Now, decide to let that thought be and tune into your body. Scan the length of your body, noticing where stress occurs and how it feels as you hold on to it there. Perhaps there's a clenching, or a tightness, or a contraction. Notice if your body feels warmer, or if your breath has shortened or quickened. It may seem strange to bring awareness to the body when we're experiencing discomfort, But if we don't recognize where and how discomfort arises, we'll continue to hold it, or it may even grow. Only when we become aware of how stress impacts us do we begin to acknowledge it and process it at the foundation, at the source. So let's start a body scan practice as a way to relieve stress, starting with some deep breathing. And take a few long, deep breaths to settle into this moment. And you can take a breath in, and as you do this, it's almost as if you can feel your middle expanding like a balloon filling with air. And as you breathe out, it deflates, nice and calm and softly. And as you carry on breathing, you can just bring your attention to your out breath feeling slightly longer than your in breath. Deciding that if just for a moment, any tension you might be holding can gently melt away. Now allow your breath to return to normal and relaxed, calm, natural breathing. And slowly begin to scan your body, starting at the tip of your toes, noticing any sensation there. And allow your feet to be grounded, your ankles to loosen, and your knees to soften. Now, the power of your subconscious mind can allow you to envision a spotlight at the base of your spine. And as that calm, gentle light slowly traces up the small of your back, allow it to bring a softness and calm to every muscle in your body. And as you do so, this allows your face to feel soft and relaxed. Any tightness or clenching, any clenching of the jaw can just fall away, as if you can release it, softening the area of your mouth and your lips. And then bringing your awareness to the sensation in the neck and then the shoulders, observing sensation there, and shifting your awareness from one shoulder to the other, noticing if the feeling here is similar or different. And then gently raise your shoulders, just a small amount, and allow those shoulder blades to gently rise and fall back down to a new positive position of ease and rest. And extend your awareness down the arms, relaxing the wrists and the palms, fingers, fingertips. Now sensing into the chest. And as your lungs expand and contract, see if you can invite a sense of gentle, moving warmth throughout. And tuning into your body, noticing that any tightness can fall away and open a space for calm and softness. Move right into the sensation, feeling everything you pass. And as you experience this moment, whether it's a light relaxation or a deeper one, you can be sure that your body and mind know how to find the perfect state you need. Perhaps there's a warmth or a coolness somewhere, or a lightness or heaviness, or even a gentle numbness or tingling in your toes or your fingers. Or perhaps there's nothing at all. Then into your ankles, your feet, your toes, noticing all the subtle sensations here. Then sweeping your attention through your entire body, relaxing it, and being open to everything in this moment, embracing yourself with this feeling of gentleness, of calm, of assurance. And notice the difference between how you felt earlier when recalling a stressful situation versus how you feel when tuning into the body with your present moment awareness. We can use the body scan as a technique to check in with ourselves at any time. Scanning the body might teach us that we're holding stress in ways we weren't even aware of, or it might inform us of thoughts or emotions we may not be aware of. But once we learn to unveil the messages that our body may be offering, we can release the stress that we're holding there. And take the commute to work, for example. If you notice yourself tightening up, experiencing shortness of breath or tension in the neck and the shoulders, you can decide to relax these parts of your body. After all, you will arrive at your destination, even if a little late, and you'll want to arrive in the best state that you can. When we can release the physical sensations that stress creates, it's much easier to release it in our minds as well, and potentially alter our interpretation of a situation. Now, we'll be looking more closely at our emotions and thoughts and how to use these to support you in the coming days. But for now, just gently bring your attention back to your feet on the ground and wiggle your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, bring your attention back or open your eyes. Congratulations, you've completed day 1 of our 7-day program to reduce stress for calm and confidence. Now, we'll come back together tomorrow when we'll be exploring a valuable technique to help you stay in your zone of control when facing pressure situations. See you then.